Old age, the fourth enemy. Fighting the unbeatable, how to live intensely when the body says stop. Before beginning, I want to clarify that this text does not intend to judge or criticize anyone. Each person lives their own individual reality. My objective is to raise awareness about this concept, offering visibility and criteria to recognize it in our daily lives. According to Carlos Castaneda's texts, old age represents the fourth enemy of men of knowledge, the implacable enemy, the one that cannot be completely defeated. Whoever manages to defeat this enemy has immortality assured, even after physical life. Castaneda presented the enemies of the man of knowledge as nebulous and mystical entities that only sorcerers must face. However, the reality is that they are more intimate and common than we imagine. To understand old age as an enemy, it is first necessary to comprehend its fundamental concept. Starting from the idea that movement is life, old age represents the deceleration of life. It is the moment when movement begins to stop, the body deteriorates, the mind loses agility, and our energy no longer suffices for what we used to do. We are forced to adapt to new limitations, but above all, old age is characterized by a desire to stop, to cease movement, to abandon growth and, sometimes, even to give up living. Every living being is destined to die. This aging process is a natural part of preparing the individual for inevitable death. Nevertheless, humans have managed to circumvent, evade, and delay the physical aging process. The quality of life for older adults has improved considerably, and the desire to live can be stronger than the natural aging process. Therefore, the enemy of old age is not primarily related to physiological or cognitive processes, but to psychological aspects, the desire to abandon learning, cease personal growth, and renounce living fully. Old age, as an enemy, is that desire to stop growing and learning. If we are all destined to die, being eventually defeated by old age represents no shame, it is as natural as breathing, or ceasing to do so when the time comes. However, every victory we achieve against old age, continuing to grow, learn, and live intensely, deserves to be celebrated. This enemy does not wait for advanced age, it can attack us even during our childhood, adolescence, youth, or maturity. The desire to stop, to abandon knowledge in full life, can arise at any stage. I would venture to affirm that old age, as a spiritual enemy, is more present in some young people than in many older adults. The lack of purpose and direction restrains our vitality, offering old age an opportunity to attack. Adopting the warrior's path represents an effective strategy to keep this enemy at bay, seeking our personal improvement and self-mastery. Likewise, observing our environment and asking ourselves what we can do for our family and community helps us maintain vital momentum, allowing us to continue growing and living with purpose. Defeating old age does not mean living eternally, but living a satisfying and meaningful life until the final moment. Remember, the power is yours.